Hey all, Steve from GuitarNiche here. I have a Godin Telly Stratty sort of guitar here, but it has this Strat style tremolo system in it. I want to take a moment and show you how to, or a couple different ways of taking springs out and putting springs back in, okay? Without harming yourself or the instrument. So, as you know, sometimes these springs can be really, stretched quite tight and can be problematic to get out. I'm going to use a blade screwdriver here to just gently get under that and pry that up a little bit. Okay, and then, I'm working under the assumption here that the spring is super tight and things are going to pop apart. Well, we're going to work as we work. And I'll take my needle nose here and just gently pull that out, and away you go. Okay. Now the reality is, I could have done that entirely by hand. I'll show you that in a second. But I've seen the springs under enormous tension, and they can they can do damage to the instrument and to you. So anyway, putting it back in. This is my tool of choice. Okay, it's just a fine Robertson screwdriver. You can use it's a yellow handle. I'm not sure what the size is. A long time since I looked at that. Or green, whatever. But the idea is, it just has a little bit of a collar there, and I'll just grab the ring part of that and carefully just get it over the tongue. Let it go. Bob's your uncle. Now, you got to be careful if that's a longer span, springs under a lot more tension, because I'll put it this way: don't use needle nose to try to pull that over, because I've seen guitars come in with scratch marks way up here, and they're telltale signs of somebody using the wrong techniques, and even scratch marks down here, same sort of thing. But in an ideal world, these springs are really not under too much tension. Look at how easy that comes out. Okay, and pop it back in like so. But just for illustration purposes, I'm gonna put that back in and use the screwdriver, and again, I grabbed along nicely, and I'm always conscious of what direction the tip is going, so I don't, in case things go badly, I want it under control. And then finally, I just tap down the ends here, make sure everything is solid, and away you go. Another way to deal with the tension here, of course, is to back out the bolts here. Okay, I'm just going to straighten that one out. But sometimes they can be, either buggered up on the end or hard to work with. I've seen them to the point where you just can't adjust them because they've been, just overworked or worn out. But you can back off the claw plate here to relax the spring tension. The drawback to that, though, is that you got to tension it back up to where it was in order for everything on the other side and the system to work properly. So using just the push and pull system without adjusting this is actually preferred if you can make it work. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and moving on. Thanks again. Like and subscribe.